Hi, I'm Deborah Sadler, and I am the author of the trilogy Words of the Temple, A New Humanity, which is a positive cosmic perspective on what's been taking place on our planet in recent years. And just as our Earth takes 365 days to go around our sun and through each of the 12 signs of the zodiac, the sun takes 26,000 years to go through each of the 12 signs of the zodiac. And we are at a point in the middle of this cycle where we start a new cycle. In the middle of this cycle, what we are lined up with, that our sun is lined up with, and our Earth as a consequence, is the plane of the galaxy. And down here was the shadow, and up here is the light. Down here is cruelty, up here is compassion. Down here is fear, up here is love. Down here is separation consciousness, up here is unity consciousness. And we have a 36-year period where we go from the shadow side to the light side. And during that time, our sun and therefore our Earth are lined up with the center of our galaxy. And there is so much light coming to this planet right now. And if you look at what's been going on with the solar flares and the coronal holes and the activity of the Schumann resonance, you can know that there is great transformation taking place energetically. There is so much light coming to our planet, and that light is electromagnetic, as is planet Earth and as are we. And so we are shifting, we are changing. Kryon, who is channeled by Lee Carroll, whose work I use extensively throughout the trilogy to describe the greater picture of what's going on in our galaxy beyond the perspective of our Earth, calls this the shift. And we are in the shift, and it started in 1994 and it concludes in 2030, the midpoint of the shift, where our sun was exactly lined up with the center of the galaxy from the perspective of the Earth, was 12/21/2012. We have been in new energy since then. And what is occurring now is this new energy of light, of unity consciousness, of love, of compassion, of the coming together of humanity to create a world that works for everyone, is being challenged by the old energy that has been in power and control for what Kryon calls eons. And this shift is a shift from the dark to the light. And Kryon tells us there's a dark-light war taking place on our planet right now, and that the light is winning. And how do we know the light is winning? I keep repeating this because we can see what they're doing. In the past, we could not see what they were doing. Now we see it all. And you will notice that in this new energy, the old energy is attempting to assert itself in any way possible, and everything it tries fails. It is failing one policy, one action, one discussion after another. And so the old is falling away, and it is slipping away because it is not supported by the new energy. So, you know what? Goodbye fear, goodbye separation, goodbye cruelty, goodbye being in the dark. We are now a planet in ascension. We are moving into the light. We are moving toward a golden era. These last two wars, Kryon tells us, are the last two wars on the planet Earth. Our crystalline grid is shifting to a lighter frequency. The Gaia grid is shifting to a lighter frequency, and we human beings are shifting from carbon to crystalline, just as the Earth is. So our DNA is awakening. We actually do have a 24th pair of chromosomes. They are multidimensional. It's where our intuition lies. It's also where the divinity that resides in each and every one of us exists. And so we are awakening to our divinity, to the truth that each one of us is born magnificent. And so there's no more need to cause dissension, no more need to call people names, no more need to keep people out of our country, no more need to be separate as humanity. for that is the old energy, and we are watching it die. We are watching the leaders exercising it fail, one policy, one attempt after the other. So please stay out of the fear and know that we are the light, and that love and compassion and ease and grace and the truth are the power that leads us into a much brighter future where we actually co-create a world that works for everyone. So let's just keep our hearts open and our minds rested and calm, and stay in touch with nature and the beauty of a baby or a swimming whale or a rescued sea lion. Everyone, have a great week knowing that we are one.